Horrific story. 23 school children and some of their teachers have died after the bus they were travelling in caught fire in Bangkok. The blaze began after a tyre on the bus burst, causing it to hit a road barrier. Well, let's take you straight to Bangkok, to the scene. We can join our correspondent, our Southeast Asia correspondent, Jonathan Head, who is there. What a horrific story, Jonathan, to be reporting on. What's happened?
Well, what you can see behind me is the attempt to move the charred frame of the bus, what's left of it. So the vehicle behind has been planning to move it out, but the bus was converted to run on compressed natural gas. And there's some concern that the gas canisters might still explode. They've been pushing us back. Now, throughout the afternoon, we've watched ambulances and trucks coming backwards and forwards along this main highway. It's one of the main highways into Bangkok, to retrieve the bodies from that burnt bus. They've retrieved 23 bodies. 20 of them, we believe, are school children. Even by the very poor road safety standards of this country, this is a truly dreadful road accident. What we don't know is why the bus caught fire and burnt so quickly. I mean, it's relatively undamaged. When you look at its frame, it didn't hit the central reservation hard, but somehow a fire started near the front of the bus and consumed it within a couple of minutes. And it seems that some of the exits were not able to be opened, people couldn't get out, and so we had this very, very large number of casualties. There are 16 people also being treated in hospital. We're not sure of their condition either. Really, really a shocking incident, and absolutely awful for the area in northern Thailand where these school children had come from on what was a field trip from their school here to the capital.
Jonathan, over the years we have spoken many times about horrific road accidents in Thailand. Has the government done anything to try and tackle the road safety record?
It hasn't. No government has, in fact. I mean, it's one I've been reporting for this country for around 24 years off and on. It's always talked about when we have these horrific accidents. There's clearly a safety issue here. There's no way that this bus, in what was a relatively minor accident, should have caught fire like that. Frankly, there's no way that a relatively modest number of people on board, 45, shouldn't have been able to get off that bus. All of those the government says it will look into, but we've seen accidents like this many times before. Huge fires, almost inexplicable accidents, horrible death tolls. I can't remember any significant initiative by any government to try to change the road safety culture. I would be amazed if it happens this time. The new young Prime Minister of Thailand, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, is a young mother herself. I mean, people may remember she was pregnant when she was campaigning in an election early last year, and she was visibly distressed by what happened here. Perhaps that might make a difference. But there is just a lack of safety culture all around. There's no real attempt to campaign to change people's minds. Routinely, up to or even more than 20,000 people die on the roads in Thailand every year, and there are very, very few people who make a big fuss about that.
Jonathan, thank you so much. Jonathan Head there reporting from Bangkok. Let's update you